I had one of these weeks last week when it seems like everything that can go wrong will go wrong. So I wake up and I see that my clothes dryer is no longer heating, and I got a lot of use out of it. It's very old, so this thing has to be replaced, which is annoying. Besides the cost of it, I've got to go out and find it, then I've got to go have someone deliver it and replace it and everything. And then the very next day, I wake up in the morning and find that my bathroom had flooded, and besides covering my bathroom floor, it got into my closet, which is carpeted, and now everything has to be torn out and replaced. And I sat there, and normally I would get frustrated, but I've been working on this really hard. And so I sat back and I said to myself, listen, there's nothing we can do about it. We've got to fix these things, and it will be over. It will be taken care of. And whether my attitude is good or not, ultimately it will be taken care of. And so the only decision I really have to make is, how am I going to respond to this? Now, the truth is, that dryer was on its way out. And as far as the closet, that has been the bane of my existence for a while. It's been really eating at me because it needs to be totally overhauled. I needed to go through the whole thing, replace a lot of old things, throw out a lot of garbage. And a lot of this has to do with clearing energy. And in retrospect, now that I fixed everything, I'm really happy. I've got this really nice new machine, brand new, everything's gonna work well. That's comforting. But the closet was way more important to me. And this really is important about energy, because we can get things that are stale and things that we just overlook. But given this time of the new year, it's a great time to be able to not only look back on things and evaluate, but make room for new things so that we can bring in the new year and usher in new energy for new things to come to us. And you have to take that physical act to get things out of the way sometimes in order to allow the new to come in. And this carpet in this closet was really old and dingy, and the closet itself, I knew it was going to take so long and I could never find the time to do it. So this situation that really, when you wake up to a flood is negative, was such a positive thing, and I knew that I was going to be really happy that I was now forced to tackle this. So it's just a good lesson, because nothing forced me to do it until this. I could have done it, and I waited, and I put it off. But I really had no choice here, and I knew that going through it, that I was forced, was actually such a welcome gift, because I knew immediately I was going to be so happy when it was done, and now I really am ecstatic. Not only has the floor been replaced and we put down this wonderful paint that brings in a lot of light to the closet that allows just a much nicer and more enjoyable experience, but it's nice and new and clean, and I got rid of all the junk and shoes and things that I just were sitting around, that now I have room on shelves that I couldn't find any space for before. And so now that it's all put together, looking back, I feel just so happy that it's now a pleasure to be able to go in and experience a space that I could have enjoyed long before and had just procrastinated and put off. And so as we get to the new year, let's take stock of those old things that aren't serving us well and get rid of them so that we can welcome in new things and we can have new experiences and new joys to come in the new year. So as we approach that, I want everyone to have a happy new year.